Hello, we are here in the studio at Patagonia Opleidingen to announce a new special course, MasterCourse in Managing Systems. And the question is, what if profit was the result of working together and not the primary reason for an organization's existence? Managing systems today requires an entirely new perspective on quality, leadership and teamwork. And that's what we have been working on to design a new online course for you. Bill, managing systems. Can you enlighten us?
Yes. Well, we were talking earlier about our careers coming out of college, studying the sciences, going into organizations, applying our education of the sciences in organizations. And this is what I find students do. They're all excited to take that first job and apply their accounting principles or their engineering principles or their chemistry principles. And I think it takes a few years of excitement. You're getting paid. It's no longer a homework assignment. It's no longer a course project. It's you're really contributing to the organization and applying with great excitement those theories you learned in class. And what I found, I think both of us experienced, is at some point in time, you look up and you start to wonder, why is the organization run the way it's run? And because what we got exposed to, in my case, was aerothermodynamics. I worked in the jet engine industry, and then later in the rocket engine industry, and the science is what got me excited. But then at some point, we look up and say, Are we working together? Are we going to work every day, individually focusing on profit? And as you just said, what if? Is the profit the reason we go to work, or is the profit the result of how well I understand what you do and you understand what I do? And the better we do that, we don't duplicate efforts. We don't have our efforts conflicting with one another. And the program we're announcing is deals with, trying to help individuals that are having that awakening that you and I both went through, trying to realize is there more than working in an organization that we can contribute to and make the work environment that much more enjoyable than it might appear to be.
Yeah, that we are not stay with fixing problems day after day with long action lists, but that we're really getting into control of the system and improving the system, rather than, as you said, at school you study your thesis and you make your assignments, and then the teacher will tell you did well or you did not. But in real life, it's not the teacher who tells you whether it's good or not. It's the customer who will tell you I'm satisfied or not. And it's the whole dynamics in an organization that learns you, oh, wow, I did well or I did not well, depending on how the cooperation in that organization is. So this course is about leading the transformation of your organization. So if you are the professional that needs support, needs guidance, need to learn how to transform the organization and your role in it, then this course is for you, I guess.
Yeah, the other thing I want to add to that is, yes to everything you said. And what we're saying is are you the type of person that looks at an organization and has a sense that working together is a lot more productive every day than you and I duplicating efforts, or do we work in an environment where I'm quite willing to share what I learned, and what I learned could be things didn't go as planned, and if things don't go as planned, do I hide that? Do I hide things I've learned that I feel embarrassed about, or do I look at the things I've learned and say I want to be able to share what I've learned with others, and am I willing to do that, or will I be blamed because some experiment I was working on didn't go as planned, and did I cause that, or were there factors outside my control? And what I found is that it's very easy to be in an organization where we're working separately, where we think how well we did on the exam was only due to me, had nothing to do with my classmates, my coworkers, my professor, the others in the organization. And so the essence of what we're trying to bring about in this course is what does it mean to work together and how that builds upon the ability to learn together. Where again, we're learning is things might not have gone as planned, and I may not be excited by that, but I want to make sure I share that, but share that with a sense that I won't be blamed, that it wasn't that I screwed up, is that this is something I want to bring forward to the organization that others don't, suffer the same consequences, that we could be more future focused than, trying to cover up things that we don't, that we're otherwise unwilling to share.
Precisely that. If this introduction intrigues you, then you are the one who can join the MasterCourse in Managing Systems. So let's go into the practical detail. The course, this first cohort, starts on the 20th of May at 6 o'clock. It's 4 sessions of 3 hours online, so you can join from every place you like to be. We did it already for a group of high-tech companies in Poland. We did it in the Netherlands. If you are in the United States, you can join from every place you want. And one of the most beautiful things is you get to connect to the DemingNEXT learning platform, where we have all the materials and where you can work together. Bill, can you enlighten a little bit about the DemingNEXT platform, how fantastic that is?
Yeah, sure. So first, just to clarify, we're offering a 4-module course. Each module is 2 weeks long. The first module begins on May 20th with a live 3-hour lecture, and then modules 2, 3, and 4 follow it, each with a live 3-hour lecture. The learning management system we're using to keep track of all of these videos. If you want to watch the video again, or if you missed the lecture due to travel, you go to the DemingNEXT learning management system, and all the recordings are there, the reading assignments, the essays. Each module has a quiz. Each module has the ability for the attendees to reflect on their learning, and all that learning material is within the DemingNEXT learning platform. So it's an easy place to go find everything, to see the feedback from the instructors, to interact with your fellow classmates in the program. In addition, the Deming Institute DemingNEXT learning management system has hundreds of hours of recordings of videos with Dr. Deming going back 25, 30 years ago. There's also new material of people presenting Deming's ideas, representing hundreds of hours of content. So we're using in our MasterCourse program, we're learning that system for both the content that we're bringing, but also you have access to all the additional material.
Wonderful. So if you like to join this course, 20th of May, we start at 6 o'clock. Go to our website and you can subscribe. Thank you very much for listening to this short announcement.